What's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. As always, I hope you are having a phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, set that notification bell down below so you always know when the next video does go live. Make sure you check out my channel for more content, more pick of cards, positivity, zodiac signs, and more. There's always new stuff coming up. I'm in the works of bringing out new things right now, so just trying to show you guys that it's always okay to be yourself. Alright, so with that being said, this is going to be a quick pick a card in regards to why doesn't this person believe me? So whatever it is that you've been trying to convince somebody of, or whatever it is that you've been trying to deal with and you just feel like this person doesn't believe in you, that's what this is going to be regarding. Source is going to be giving us the answers as to why. The secrets behind it, right? So, we're looking into somebody else. Alright, so guys, just keep this in mind. It is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. It just means it was for someone else, not for you. These are not personal readings, okay? And yeah, I've got some oracle cards that we'll pick from, and I've got my other deck just in case we need some clarifiers, but let's get going. Source for the collective. General pick a card reading, piles 1, 2, and 3. Why doesn't this person believe them? Why doesn't this person believe the general collective? Piles 1, 2, and 3. What do they need to hear right now? What will help them overcome this situation that they're currently in? What messages do you have for piles 1, 2, 3 in regards to why this person doesn't believe them or believe in them? Both. Why doesn't this person believe in piles 1, 2, and 3? Why don't they believe in them? What messages do you have for them, Source? What messages do you have for the collective 1, 2, and 3? Why doesn't this person believe in them? Perfect. Alright, so for pile number 1, why doesn't this person believe in them? Whoa, okay, cards flying out, guys. Source like, I'm ready to tell y'all. Pile number 2, why doesn't this person believe in them? What do they need to know? Okay, so these two want to come out, so I'm going to take them. Okay, pile number 3, why doesn't this person believe in them, Source? What do they need to know? Pile number 3, why doesn't this person believe in them? Okay. I have to remember the way the top actually goes that way. My bad. Alright. Why doesn't this person believe in pile number 1, Source? Why doesn't this person believe in pile number 1? What do they need to know? Thank you. Oh, see, you've got 2 coming out. Alright. Pile number 2. Whoa, okay. So yeah, I was gonna do 3 cards, but I guess I'll do 4. Pile number 3, why doesn't this person believe in them? What do they need to know? Okay, thank you. I think pile 2, you're done. I'm just going to say pile 1. You feel like this person doesn't believe in you. So it's just the energy that they've presented themselves with is this, that they don't believe in you. But the truth is that they do. It's just they feel rather hopeless of the situation. There's a lot of unwanted interference by family and friends. It's like there's something that's coming through that's going to clarify the situation for them. So just understanding this, like, you are a source of sunshine in their life. Like, you really brighten up their life, and they really have high hopes about this, but you guys might be at a distance from one another, and it's like you're trying. I feel like you, pile 1, have said, distance is not a problem. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. Like, there's no big, there's no real big gap here that we can't make work out. And they're over here, and it's like they're thinking like, but I would have to travel so far just to be with you, and feel like this is just a lot of wishful thinking, and I'm ashamed and I'm guilty because I let someone else determine how I approached you, and that's not normally how I would approach someone like you. So it's like, whether this is someone that loves you very much, I really feel like this is someone that has a lot of emotions for you. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be anybody. But what happened is that I feel like they told someone that was really close to them, and now this person, it's not them that spies on you. I mean, they could spy on you, but it's actually this third party person that's spying on you all the time, and they kind of use what they find out about you to the advantage of kind of like meddling in this connection. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, and this person does care about you, but this third party situation has created a lot of discontent between the two of you, and so this person secretly loves you very much, and it's not that they don't believe in you. Okay, I actually want to get a clarifying card for the Sun. May I please have one clarifying card for the Sun card? Okay, thank you. Yeah, look, we've got the Hangman in the reverse. They don't have a clear perspective. Like, I feel like this person that is in this, whoever it is that you're thinking about, the third party that's in this person's life, okay? Okay, so it's like codependency is coming through really heavily right here. And so this person trusts this individual that they go to and they talk to. They give them probably a lot more information about the situation than they should. And so this person doesn't, they want you to think that they don't believe in this connection. They want you to think that this isn't ever going to happen because they don't feel like it could ever happen. Because they're getting somebody else's opinion based on this, and they're not listening to their own heart. They don't want to. And the reason they don't want to is because I think this person has been in their life for a very long time, and to change their perspective on this might mean that they have to give up a connection that's been around for a long, long time, and that makes them feel insecure and upset, because if they give this up, then what kind of a person are they? But they're not seeing the toxicity from this relationship. They're not seeing that this is not serving them. So they've basically, I get the feeling that they maybe have ghosted you. Or they maybe, like, you guys were talking and things were going good, and it's like they got to a peak point, and then it's like it just kind of dissipated. And you're just kind of like, what the hell? Like, what happened? And it's just because this person is really like, they don't want to see it from a different angle because they really trust this other person. Like, the amount of trust that they put in this other person is, it's unworldly. Because I get the feeling that they see you as vulnerable. They see you as offering them this cup. They see you as offering them this beautiful opportunity. But they feel like you're too good for them. Like, what would they ever see in me? And I feel like there's again, that distance is coming up. There's a big distance between you guys. And that scares them because it means that they would have to walk away from something that they've built, some sort of stability. But it doesn't mean that they don't have passion for this connection. They do. But I think that something is going to shine some light on the fact that this distance between you is really no big deal. Like, we've got the Hangman here in the reverse, so I feel like something is going to come through that shows them that their perspective on this entire connection is not, it's not sound. It's not what they thought it was. And in turn, it's going to shed light on the fact that I think that secrets are going to be revealed in regards to this person trying to, like, I hear this, find dirt on you. Okay, now don't take this personal, pile one. Okay, again, this is, you wanted to know this information, so I'm not telling you this information so you can go and attack anybody, okay? I just want you to know this information because sometimes it's hard when we don't feel like we've gotten closure from a situation. If we feel like we feel incomplete somehow, and that's the thing. It's like if somebody ghosts you, that is closure. There is nothing more that you need to know. They're not in a place where they can give you what you're asking for. And so it's okay for you to move on. And this is a very difficult aspect to embrace. Okay, and so Source is pointing this out. It's not that they don't believe in you or believe you. So I feel like maybe you poured out your feelings to this person, or you told this person, like, I just really want you around in my life, you know, because we just really mesh well together. And it's not that you guys don't, you do, you mesh well together, but this person just has faith in the wrong type of people. And this is a lesson. And so I feel like it's a force through you because you brought light to your own feelings in this and you allowed yourself to be vulnerable in some way, shape, or form. It really made this person stop and think like, oh, so there are people who are willing to show themselves. There are people who are willing to take down the mask, to let the veil be open, and to allow their hearts to shine through. But they don't know how to do that themselves. And so they go to this person that's in their life. So here's an example if you guys are confused by this, right? So again, it doesn't matter if you're man or woman. This is just an example. But say you're a woman and you offered your feelings to a man, and this man has a best friend in his life that is a woman, and this woman is jealous of you. Okay, and so in that jealousy, she's always bringing back bad information to this man about you. And it's like put him in this place of uncertainty because he trusts this woman so much. She's been around in his life for a very long time. And so in trusting her, he's not sure what he should do. Should he trust his feelings or should he trust his friend? Because it seems like every time he trusted his feelings before, he got a broken heart. And that's the perspective on this, because you're mirroring something back to this person that they cannot, like, they're just not ready quite yet to deal with. My apologies. Let me turn down the stereo. It's kind of loud. Some of them aren't loud. Some of them are. Some of them are really loud. And so they're very uncertain in this time of what they should do. And so Source is going to shed light on their perspective in regards to this situation. And for you, pile one, you have to have faith that everything's going to work out the way that it should. And there's no reason for you to take it out on this third party, because this third party is coming from a very hurt place. And because they're coming from a very hurt place, they can't see somebody close to them be happy, because that's a feeling of being left behind. And so there's really this sense of just needing to understand that this person doesn't know any better. And it might feel like they're stealing your love away from you. It might feel like they're stealing your person away from you, but they're not, because your person is still coming from a place of uncertainty and allowing somebody else's opinion to direct their choices. So this is about this person learning how to set boundaries and allowing themselves to follow what it is that they believe in. Okay? Like, you have the sun and the stars. I know that this is not the moon, but you have the sun and the stars here, and the stars are what's upside down. It's like this person has no hope that love is going to work out in their life. And so they keep around the people in their lives that make them feel comfortable. And to branch out from that, it makes the whole of their foundation start to shake. And that's what's really bothering them right now, because you came in like a wrecking ball. Came in like a wrecking ball, right? Okay, sorry. But you did. You came in like a wrecking ball, and you just kind of like blew past this person's wall that they had up, and they were not expecting it. And it really, like, that's why they ran to this person, this third party person. They ran to them and they were like, whoa, this shit like blew up in my face faster than I was expecting it to. And I get this sense that you're a very open person, pile one. Like, I get this sense that you're very honest and you're very deep person, right? Like, you have very deep emotions and you don't shy away from those emotions, which is good. But oftentimes you get left in a position where it's like you're so open with your emotions that people take advantage of that too. And so I feel like this is also a mirror for you to not lose hope in loving. Let yourself love. Like, it's okay to let yourself love. It's just that whoever's in this person's energy right now knows this person's weak points, and they're extorting them, and they're manipulating this person. And there's nothing that you can do. There's nothing outside that you can do. There's nothing that you can say to this person to change what's going on. In fact, I doubt this person will reach out to you in this moment anyways, because they're coming to terms with the fact that this other party is not very good for them. Okay, and this is very much a completion. Like, you're this person's wish. You're this person's wish come true. You're their sunshine. They want everything to do with you. They want stability with you. They want to build a future with you. But it's just that they have emotions tied in with another party right now that's got their perspective completely turned upside down. Okay? I want to get some oracle cards for you. I don't want these to be too long today. I just want some real clarity coming through. Source, what animal oracle card will help pile one along their journey when it comes to this person not believing in them or not believing them? And that's why I feel like you came on this reading, because you feel like this person doesn't believe your feelings. And the reason that you're getting that energy is because this person doesn't trust their own feelings. Okay, they don't believe in their own feelings. That's why you feel that. Okay, pile one. And that's completely understandable. It's completely understandable. May I please have a Shaman Wisdom Oracle card for pile number one? Wow, okay, so I'm going to take this one because it almost fell over in my lap. That's the one I'm called to. Yeah, this is a time for you to really connect with yourself and to connect with Source. So let's start with this one, Ebb and Flow. This talks about how sometimes, like, I hear this, sometimes the moon waxes and sometimes it wanes. I know that there's no moon on this card, but understanding that even the waves are like that. Sometimes they grow and sometimes they're non-existent. And that's what I feel like right now. It's like, it feels like it's non-existent for you, and you're just kind of like in this place of panic, in this place of worry. Like, why did I even allow myself to be so vulnerable? And Source is telling you, like, you were meant to do that, because this is something that's going to build your own love for yourself and for Source, for your connection with your guides. Like, this is about building strength for yourself and knowing that it's okay to love. It is okay to love. It is okay to be open. It's just that you have to learn how to set boundaries for yourself too. And it's like that's what's mirroring you. This person doesn't know how to set boundaries when it comes to the people that this person trusts. Okay, and I use that term loosely here because this person doesn't know how to trust themselves. So the people that they invite into their lives, obviously, they're not able to truly trust because they don't trust themselves. And then we've got the number 9, Jaguar, release. And this is saying that it's okay for you just to release this connection for right now. Like, what's that old saying? If you let it go and it's yours, it will always find its way back to you. That's what this card is referring to. It's okay for you to let this go because you need to cleanse your soul. Okay, you need to let your own inner prowess come out, or your own inner power come out, and allow yourself to become that individual that you've been hiding from. Like, it's so symbolic. She has her head down and her hair is like covering her head, and it's like this jaguar is what's protecting her. And I feel like you don't realize that your own spirits are the ones that are helping guide you through this and helping protect you. And the reason that they encouraged you to be vulnerable in this connection was so that you could see that your vulnerability is actually your biggest strength. And that's the thing that people will actually shy away from a lot of times, because when you're vulnerable, it brings a light onto the fact that they are afraid of that themselves. And that's one of your biggest strengths, and then that's okay. This person does believe in you, though. I don't want you guys to think that they don't. Like, I know that this was why don't they believe in me, but this is what Source is trying to tell you. That this person does believe in you, They haven't lost hope. They just feel hopeless right now because they're dealing with their own inner demons. And so that's why you have to just kind of release this and really focus on yourself in this time. And in focusing on yourself in this time, you're going to allow whatever unbalanced energies are in this connection, you're going to allow them to begin to balance out. Okay, and then we've got sky, masculine, air, and the number 64. So we started with 10 and we're ending with 10. So yeah, this is a cycle for you guys, for both of you. This is a huge cycle for you guys. And this is closing out old patterns, like completely letting them go. And when you let them go, like, neither one of you will ever have to deal with this again. Like, you yourself won't have to deal with the fact of feeling, when you feel vulnerable, feeling weak. You're going to feel stronger when you're vulnerable because you know that that's who you are. Like, it's okay for us to show the softer side of ourselves, the side that we hid from for so long because we were afraid of being broken. Because you're beginning to understand that no one can break you. You can allow others to make you feel broken, but no one can break you. It says, I am the sky. I am the father. I am grandfather. It is to me that all life comes. I am the place of power. What did I say? You're looking for your inner power now. Look to me for your power. It is to me, the upper world, that the shaman journeys for enlightenment and creativity. Look up to the sky for spiritual direction. It is to me that all look for the future. I am the sixth direction honored. I am the branches of the sacred tree of life. Lift your spirits to the heavens for my unlimited energy. I am the masculine energy, the electric, the yang, the right side. I am the great spirit. Yeah, so there's definitely a sense of needing to embrace your masculine side a little bit more here. It's like you've let your feminine side come out in telling this person how you felt. And what did I say? Your spirits are guiding you. And that's what it says. You know, it's like, your spirits are here walking with you. Where was it? Look to the sky for spiritual direction. What did I say? Your spirits are guiding you already, right? And so there's like this deep sense of just allowing things to happen right now, but really embracing your masculine energy and working for yourself, pile one, because when you work for yourself and you work on yourself, you're going to see the truth of this connection. And you're going to understand, like, you can't control everything just because you brought your feelings into it. Like, there is no controlling what happens here. There is no saying, like, well, they should have come. They could have done this. Well, they would have done that. No, this shoulda, coulda, wouldas need to be left out. What happened is what happened. It cannot change. You cannot change the past. You cannot change how you approached this. You cannot change how they approached it. The only thing that can happen now is a balancing of the imbalance. And that's all. That's all that can happen. And that comes from not chasing after this person. That comes from you allowing yourself to release and to flow with the tides. And then if this person does come running back to you, don't just run into their arms like everything's okay. Like, you still have to set up that boundary for yourself and saying that, wow, like, you know, I can't just allow this shit to happen like it did before, because that means that you didn't learn your lesson. It's okay to be cautious. Not mean, okay? It's okay to be cautious, because when you're cautious with your energy, people respect that, and you treat other people how to treat you. And that's what's so important here, is allowing yourself to learn how to teach people to treat you, okay, pile one? But it's not that this person doesn't believe in you or believe you. They do. They just can't say anything right now, because if they said something, it would mean that they went against this person that they trust very much in their lives. And that would create an upset that they're not ready to deal with yet. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's not going to come, because there's something that's going to be revealed to this person soon. But right now, in this now moment, they're just not ready to deal with it, because that's just too heavy. It's too heavy. It's too much for them, okay? So I hope that this gave you light. I hope that this helped give you some direction if you were looking for closure. I hope this helped give you that closure. Just understanding that you deserve somebody who is going to run to you, not someone that's going to run from you, no matter how badly you want that person. That's not a relationship. That's codependency, when you're continually running after a person who's running from you, no matter how connected you feel. There's always somebody out there that's vibing with you on the same energy. But until you let go of this codependency of needing to have this person that you say it has to be, you can never even allow yourself to be open enough for that person to ever return to you, because you've never released them fully, okay? I have faith in you. I know it's going to all work out, and I'm just sending you so much light and love. With that being said, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel. And until we meet again, peace out. I love y'all. Bye. I'm moving on to pile number 2. So for those of you that chose Invocation Ceremony, this is for you. Let's see what we got. Why doesn't this person believe in me or believe me? Okay, so we've got Temperance coming out. Some heavy hitters today. Okay. Strength. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Sag or Leo. You don't have to be. You could be Sag or Leo. Damn, Justice. Whoa, pile 2. Holy moly macaroni. I can't. I'm done. All 4 cards, majors. I'm done. I'm just going to turn off the video. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. You guys. Wow. This is quite the energy here. So you could be dealing with Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Libra, Leo, or Sagittarius. Or you could be, it does not have to be though. So pile 2, you're a little bit different than pile 1. Well, you're a lot of bit different, actually. This person sees your glow up, and it makes them really mad. They feel like you've left them behind. And they don't want to admit that to you, because if they admit that to you, then what does that make them? Right? They see how balanced you become, how strong you become, how centered in your energy that you've become. And yet they refuse to trust that that's part of their own journey too. Like, you were sent to trigger them in a way to help invite in their own healing. And rather, they would have wanted to keep you in a place of lack and suffering, because that meant that they wouldn't have been alone. But being in lack and suffering, they still would have never been that person that you wanted them to be. And it's like they have such a hard time, because I get this feeling of the third wheel. Like, now they feel like they're the third wheel, when for a long time I get this sense that they made you feel like a third wheel. And so now you're really like, this is your glow up. Like, look at this. You've come into a place of being able to compassionately approach people, to see things from a higher perspective, to understand that everything is just, even if it doesn't feel just, there's still some justice to it. Like I said, you're very much higher vibrational energy. You guys see things from a higher perspective, which is beautiful energy that you guys do. And this person is so intimidated by you. They're intimidated by you, and that makes them so mad, because they've never been intimidated by anybody else. In fact, oftentimes I feel like they were the ones that intimidated others. And the only reason they intimidated others is because they're very manipulative and sneaky. Now, I do want to get a clarifying card for these two here, for Temperance and Strength. May I please have a clarifying card for pile number 2, Source? Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Look at that. The 9 of Swords and the upright. Oh, man. You make them stuck in their head so bad. Not only that, you're making them deal with an emotional feeling that they've never, ever, ever been, like, pushed to deal with. Like, it's almost like you're plumbing out your subconscious. You're dealing with old hurts and wounds. I get the sense that you're dealing with a lot of childhood wounding right now. You're dealing with a lot of energy that, you know, was weighing very heavy on you, very negative on you. And this person sees that. And I feel like they very much are mad because like this Nine of Swords is not about really being them thinking about you all the time. Mine's a little bit different, guys. This is about you winning. Okay, this is your energy, and this is about you winning against all the odds, whether or not this person is in your life. I feel like you kind of came into this understanding that like you couldn't wait around anymore. Waiting around was just causing heartache and pain, and for you to be in that situation of heartache and pain, it was like, why do I have to wait around for you? You're not waiting around for me. So it's like, if this is somebody that's a love interest or was a love interest, like I feel like this is very much past. They were a love interest, but they're not anymore. It was like you kind of had to look at the situation and be like, what if it's not them? And I feel like that was so hard for you. I feel like you to say that this could not be a person that's not going to be in your life, like it was almost like you went through a huge state of denial before you were ready to accept it as truth. But then the minute that you accepted that it might not be this person was when you just kind of took off. It was like you realized that the truth of the situation was there was a lot of anger, there was a lot of codependency, there was a lot of need for them to hold on to you, right? Like that gripping onto you and never letting you go. This person was an anchor. And so maybe you cut ties with this person, you went and did soul tie cutting, and or you just did an energy releasing situation, whatever it could have been. It could have been a meditation. It could have been a lot of meditations. You could have just kept meditating on releasing this person for a long time so that you didn't feel so closed in. And then you realize that when you tamed your own inner beast, you stepped up and you realized that this is not the energy that Source wants me to come from. This is not the energy that Source wants me to live in, because there's something that's so much more beautiful out there for me. And if I have to be single, or if I have to be alone without friends, without family, without support, I'm okay with that, because I'm okay with my own energy. I'm ready to embrace myself. I'm ready to be fair to myself. I'm ready to allow enlightenment to come in, and I'm not going to allow my peace to get upset just because somebody's ego is hurt, right? Like this is definitely that egoic, emotional ego coming in, and this person doesn't want to believe that you did this to them. Because I feel like you cared about this person a lot, and you always were there for them. No matter what, at the end of the day, you showed up. Like this Temperance card gives me that energy of like you were always there filling up their cup. You were always there encouraging them. You were always there saying what they wanted to hear. And now you're not, because you realize that was an inner emotional imbalance that you had, and you dealt with it. You said, okay, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like I have to always give to them, but I never get what I'm looking for in return? I never get what I'm looking for in return. And it's because you realize there was a disconnect from an early on wound, with a family member, a parent, a sibling, a grandparent, a caretaker, or even a friend, right? Whatever it was, everybody's situations are different. You communicated that to yourself, not to anybody else. You communicated that to yourself. You said, look, self, this is what we went through, and that's okay. It's all right that we had to experience this. It's okay that we had to deal with this. It's okay that we had a broken heart, because I can't change that. We can't change that. We can't overcome that. Or we can overcome that, but we can't change the past. I can allow the past to be me and to keep me in this low vibrational energy of not wanting to heal. Or I can use that as power. I can use that as fuel to come up into my own power. And in coming up into your own power, you have allowed yourself to come into a space of no matter what comes your way, you're going to overcome it. This is very powerful. You're also very connected to your own guides. You're very connected to Source. Even if you don't practice a lot of rituals, I will encourage you, Pile 2, that this is something that you should strive to do, because it will help keep you in balance yourself, making sure you're grounding yourself, but also spending time with yourself in the 5D, with Source, with your angels, with your guides, whatever it is that you follow. This was very hard for you, though. This was very difficult for you. This was about you overcoming self-hatred, self-abuse, self-manipulation. And this person knew that you were in a place of self-hatred and self-manipulation, and they use that to their own advantage. And now that you're glowing up and you're not there giving them everything that they want, or you're not even there, like everything that they want, I guess that I should bring that back a little bit, because it's more or less you giving them your energy in the way that they're used to receiving it. And because you're not now, like, they're just mad. Like, they're really mad about it. And with your absence in this situation, it has caused them to dig deep within themselves. Will they heal? Oof, I don't know, because I'm getting a very resistant energy coming through. Like, they're very much in this state of, I want to, like, okay, this is what's coming through, this energy of, I want to figure out what I can do to bring this person back to the way we used to be. And you're over here like, look, I don't care what that person does. I don't care what they say. I'm on my own journey, and I'm going to keep to myself, and I'm going to do what's good for me, and I'm going to keep moving forward. Because this person is just, they're mad. Like, this energy is so angry. And you're so peaceful. Like connecting with you, Pile 2, like, you're just so peaceful and harmonious. And it's like, it's not that you don't have your upsets. It's just that you're like, I've come to a place in my life where, again, winning against all odds. Like, I'm ready to take it on. Like, I'm ready to deal with it. I'm ready to cut through the bullshit and see the truth. What's the truth? Coming at this with love and compassion. I can't control everyone else. I can only control myself. Like, I feel like you stick to yourself, and that's it. You may have some friends that you go to, which is great, but I feel like you're very much in hermit mode, is what I keep, this sense is what I'm getting here. Like, you're very much in that hermit mode energy. And this was a beautiful, beautiful energy change for you. I feel like it came on very slow. I feel like you had to really deal with a lot of inner turmoil and stress and struggle. And you had to really tell yourself, look, I deserve better, because I feel like all your life you settled for this energy of people manipulating you because you couldn't see your own worth. You couldn't see your own value. You couldn't see your own being. Look, this lady looks like the same lady in all these cards. Doesn't she? It's like, this is your journey. Like, this is your journey. And this person over here is just very much like, well, I want to figure out how I can keep manipulating this person. I want to figure out how I can keep bringing this person back to me. And I'm just going to tell you, Pile 2, whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it. Whether this person believes in you or not, the only reason that this person will ever come back around is because you're going to glow up so big that they're going to try and become your friend again so that they can say they knew you the whole time because you've left them behind. And that's a warning coming straight through from Spirit right now. Be leery of this person. Be wary of what it is that they tell you, because this person will only want to come back into your life so that they can gain something from you. They don't want to give. This person breadcrumbed you for a long time. Whoa, that card came out so fast. Did you guys see that? Holy moly. Let me keep going. Make sure that's your card. I know it flipped over. Is there any other messages for Pile 2? Is that their card source? Is that the card you want them to have? Yeah, that's the one, guys. Wow. That card came out like a beast. It was like, look, let me tell you all what's up. So we have 37, Intuition, Cat. She's connected with the goddess Bastet, the goddess of our sacral chakra. This was about you connecting with your inner feminine energy and reconnecting with your own intuition. Like, if you look in Temperance here, she's balancing. So they say it's a rose. To me, it always looks like an apple. And I always think about creation when I see this card. Like, you had to balance yourself so that you could get in tune with your own inner creation, your own inner intuition, right? Listening to that feminine, that feline side. And you have the lion here, right? The lion in this card. So there's definitely a sense of that witty energy coming through. 3 is a very powerful number for you. This is the 37 card. 10. This is a huge completion for you, Pile 2. You are not dealing with this ever again in your life. You have brought yourself up into this beautiful energy, and this person, why they don't believe in you, why they won't show you that they believe in you, is because you left them behind. And maybe back in the day when you were there with this person, 4114 on the clock, maybe when you were there with them, you always said that you would do everything for them, you would help them out with everything, and they believe that because you did that for so long, and now you're not, and this person is just like, they're like, I hear awestruck, but not in a good way. They're just speechless. Like, they're absolutely speechless. How could Pile 2 do this to me? We were meant to be together in each other's lives for forever, but they didn't want you there as anything more than what you guys already were. And I feel like this person just gave you so little. Like, this person doesn't want to heal. They don't want to heal. No matter how much you give to them, no matter how much you had given to them in the past, like, I feel like that's a past energy. You were always there. This person doesn't want to see that. They want to see only what they put into it. And what they put into it was so little, but it seemed like so much for them. Right? It seemed like so much for them. And they're like, I cannot make this up. They're mad because you're really making them deal with something that's very, very buried within the depths of their soul. That was so crazy, this card coming out. So this is always making me feel like follow the eye, the all-knowing eye. I have no idea why I need to tell you guys that right now. But if you look, we have this little symbol above justice on her head, on her crown. It looks like a little eye. And then on temperance, we also have the apple. What I call an apple, okay, regardless. In the deck, they say it's a rose, but it does not look like a rose, okay? It looks like an apple. So this is like, and that's pointing to your intuitive aspect, right? And then you have the infinite symbol over strength here. This was about connecting you to source. There's nothing that you can ever do to create, to change how this person feels about you. I feel like this is something that your ancestors have dealt with for a very long time. And this is something that really burned your bridges for a while too, because it was like, why can't this person see how much I care about them? Look at this. So I'm just going to say here, you guys might also, I'm getting Piscean energy, like heavy Piscean energy, especially with this card. Pisces are ruled by their feet, and this is connected to the foot chakra, which is the earth star chakra, connected to earth. It's a masculine energy, so this is about moving the earth to get what you want, right? Winning against all the odds, moving the earth to get what you want. It's hematite. So this is such a unique gemstone, or I guess it's a metal. I don't know. It's a magnetic stone. So this might be something that you guys work with in the future. You don't have to, but it could help. Okay. So this is the masculine foot chakra, black and earth. I am hematite. I am the magnetic stone that grounds, balances, stabilizes, and reconnects you to Mother Earth. Ooh, I am courage and the protection stone of warriors. Your abilities to concentrate are enhanced by my very presence. I amplify the positive aspects of your personality, encouraging optimism and trust. I am the rock of invention and creativity. I bring advantage to legal situations, and I am powerful and useful. I am survival. Yeah, this was for your own survival. That like summed up the whole of the reading. Like, it's like you had to do this to survive. You had to do this to reconnect with your intuitive ability. And then I said that, remember how I said that she's connected, Goddess Bastet is connected to our sacral chakra, and she's all about bringing creativity, that divine feminine, having fun in life, having the ability to let go of the need to control things and more allow things to flow. And you've got ceremony, invocation, and I feel like this is exactly what caused you to get in touch with source. Like, if you see this spirit that's coming and touching her and connecting with her, and you see there's a snake here, and the snake in my animal cards is about creation too. It's about connecting with your heart, and your heart is connected to your intuition, not your mind, your intuition. And you're learning to be guided by what it is that's in your heart, not what it is that you want. You're learning how to be guided by your heart, and this person cannot stand that. Like, that's why they don't want to believe you. It's like almost they do little things to you. If you're still in touch with this person, and maybe you're not, maybe they're on Facebook and on social media, and it feels like they're always just kind of like poke, 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 poke. Well, that's exactly what this person is doing, and that's meant to trigger you, pile two. And the less that you let that affect you, and the more you go back within and see your own demons, why is this even bothering me to begin with? The more that you ask yourself that, the more that you're going to see something blossom from even further within you, and the less you're going to be affected by this person. This person knows how to get you. They always have. And right now you're coming up into a place where they're not even able to get your, like, catch you on the hook. That's what I hear. Catch you on the hook. I've gone fishing today and I can't catch you on a hook. You don't want my worm. You're like, nope, I don't want that worm no more. That worm was nice and tasty at one point, but it tastes like dirt now. Leave your worms at home, homie, because I ain't coming in. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting, but it's because you've like, you're in a glow up right now. And if you just came out of this regardless, you're still glowing up. You may have felt like, oh, I went up so much. Like, it's never ending. And you're going to find that. You're going to find it's never ending. What did I say? You're in a hermit mode. And look, I split the deck. I cannot make that up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, I felt like you were in hermit mode. I kept getting that energy. And look at what happened. Ah! I'm sorry. I get so excited when that stuff happens because it's just... you guys probably understand if you've denied yourself anything for so long and then finally you just surrender to the fact that this is what it is. This is what it is. This is what I am. This is who I am, and this is how it has to be. And then Source just kind of goes out of its way to be like, yeah, look, I've been trying to tell y'all, but you didn't want to listen to me. And that's how I feel sometimes. Like, so I don't know why I felt like I needed to tell you guys that, but I feel like you needed to hear that as well. It's like you denied yourself for so long, and now you're coming into a place of inner wisdom. Look, and we've got Owl in the middle of the deck here that I split to shuffle. I'll show you guys. It came out on the bottom. Look, Owl. Owls are connected with wisdom, inner knowing, deep, deep, ancient wisdom coming through and allowing you to reconnect with Source. This is such a spiritual pile. Pile 2, you guys are incredible. You guys have been through the ringer. And I just want you guys to know that if you're still wondering why this person doesn't believe in you, it's because you have triggered every button in their body. Every button in their mind. Everything that they used against you, you're using against them without even knowing it. Like, that's the funny thing. It's like you being you is like how this person takes on personally, like you're really going out of your way to hurt them, to harm them, to create mistrust in their life or whatever. And it's just you being you. Like, you embracing you is what makes them so jealous. It makes them mad. It makes them feel like they'll never get you back. And to be honest with you, Pile 2, I don't think they will. I think this person is going to stay in a low vibration because they don't believe in themselves enough to come into a place of balance, to ever come up to your level. And I feel like you realize that and you've come to terms with that. So thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be your reader, because this was a beautiful pile. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet again, Pile 2. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. And I'm moving on, moving right along to pile number 3. So for those of you that chose Dreamtime Creation, why does this person not believe me or believe in me? Wow, we had this in the last one. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords coming out in the upright. Beautiful energy to start with. Okay, we have the Page of Cups. All right. All right. Ooh, the Emperor. And the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Wow. This person, let me just say, they love to battle with you. Whoever this person is. So you might be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, heavy Gemini energy coming through, or an Aries. You do not have to be. That could be your sign as well. It does not matter. It does not have to be so. Okay? Just getting it out of the way here, guys. This person loves battling with you. They love conflict. They love having you in conflict, because when you're in conflict, you're ignoring the things that are good for you. You're ignoring your self-love. You're ignoring the fact that you're this beautiful emperor energy, or empress. You could be a woman. It doesn't matter. But standing in your power. Standing in your power. Okay? And this person gets you. Ooh, this person gets you. Like, I get this energy from you, pile 3, that this person has you on pins and needles sometimes. And sometimes you're like, wow, we get along really well. Why can't it always be like this? Like, I understand this energy. It's just so weird when it comes through, when it's really prevalent and source shows you, you know. I do want to get a clarifying card. I've done this for all the other ones, so it wouldn't be different for you, because pile number 2 was all majors. So I just want one for you guys to see what we find out here. May I please have a clarifying card for this 9 of Swords for pile number 1, or excuse me, pile number 3. I got you guys. May I please have a clarifying card source for pile 3? What else can we show pile 3? Thank you. Ooh, okay. Oh my lord. Here we go. Okay. So, I'm not going to lie, but I have my cards sitting over here, and I've always set them over here, and one of them fell off. I have them flipped over so I could see the bottom card. It was Temperance in reverse, and they want me to bring this over here too. And then underneath that, they showed me the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. This person is a codependent relationship for you, pile number 3. And I know some of you guys do not want to hear that. But they love battling. What did I say? They love battling with you. And then we get this devil card just coming out like a beast. And it's like they like that you idolize them sometimes, or that you have idolized them in the past. And why this person doesn't believe in you, because I feel like for a long time in your life, you didn't believe in yourself. And that played out very, very loudly to this person. I'm getting the feeling, I don't feel like this is a love interest. It very much could be, but I'm getting the feeling that this is like a father figure in your life, or somebody that you show kind of that respect to. And they are addicted to keeping you away from your success. But we've got this 9 of Swords here. It's like you're coming in so strong with this Dreamtime Creation card here next to it. You guys are creators. And you know you're creators, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to be that creator and to succeed in your life. And you will. You will succeed. But you have to know that this person, they love to battle with you, because when they battle with you, they see how it upsets you. And that kind of like, okay, I really don't like stating this, but I can't help but state what is coming through. This is very narcissistic energy. They're only happy when you're miserable. And when you're not miserable, they're miserable trying to make you miserable. And they make it known. Like, it's not like they hide it. And I feel like you kind of always question yourself. You're like, why do they do that? Like, I feel like when I'm in a really good mood, this person is like in a really bad mood. And it feels like they do everything they can to just kind of upset my life. Why do they do that? And the reason that they do that is because they like to see you failing. That's why they don't believe in you. Okay, they don't want to believe in you because they don't believe in themselves. They believe in the fact that they'll always have some sort of control over you, because they see you as immature, weak, and not capable of handling yourself. So this person may be helping you out financially. I don't know why that's coming through. This person may have helped you out in the past financially. They may have helped you out maybe emotionally. In some way, shape, or form, this person has helped you. And they keep that in their back pocket to use against you when you get out of line for them, okay? And I use that in quotations because this is just, like I said, narcissistic energy coming through of saying that if you don't act the way that I think you should act, then I'm going to treat you like shit. It's 12:21 on my clock. Like, and for a long time, pile 3, I think that you believed that. Like, you believed if you didn't change yourself, or if you didn't appease this person or these people and do what it is that they wanted to, engage in battle with them, or let them control you in some way, shape, or form, or put them up on some pedestal like they were the greatest person in the world, like they helped you out so much. I feel like if you didn't do that, you felt awful. You felt awful about yourself, and you felt like there wasn't anything that they could do about it. Like there wasn't anything that you could do about it. It was like that was the way it was meant to be. I hear this. This is so weird. And this, I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way, but I feel like they want you to worship them. They want you to kiss the ground that they walk on. And so to believe in you, or to believe you where you're at, that means that they would have to bring themselves down to your level. And they don't like that idea. But I want you to know, Pile 3, this person is nowhere near your level. It's not that you're better than them. You're on a higher frequency than they are. And they do everything in their power to bring you down to their frequency, because misery loves company. Misery loves company, and they want you down there with them. Because when you're down in that dumps with them, then they don't feel alone. That's what makes them feel good. It's like, ha ha, I affected someone so much. I have so much control over this person. Like, that's the energy that's coming through. It's very, it's ugly. It's very ugly. And see, here's the thing. They see you, like, it's like you are now turning your back to them. It's like, I don't even want to offer you my cup. I'm going to offer my cup to my success, because I feel like I deserve that. Right? And there's this energy that's tying the two of you together. And I have no idea why I put it there. It just felt like it needed to go there, but I see it now. Like, they are mad because they can't control you anymore. Like, I get this sense that you speak your truth. Like, I feel like this person is very much in your life. You speak your truth. You speak what's on your mind. You say what it is that you want to say. And it really offends this person, just you being you. It offends them very much. And they try to rain holy hell in your life. Like, the more that they can draw you away from what it is that you like to do, the better they feel, because they're like, now I know they'll never be successful. And you're like, you know what? I feel that. I feel that, and I'm going to pour into my success. And even if it's not king love here that I'm pouring into my success, you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. And you turn your back on this codependency. You're like, you know what? You figure out you, boo-boo, because I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I'm done with that bullshit. And it's like, this person, they want to see you fail, because if you fail, it means that you will always depend on them. Now, I'm a little concerned with this 8 of Pentacles coming up, because I feel like you're impatient with this connection. You're impatient with this fact that this person doesn't believe in you. And so it's like you're putting so much work in yourself, Pile 3, that you could really, like, wear yourself out. So don't be so impatient. Allow this situation to unfold the way that it's meant to, because one day you will walk away. Even if you can't right now. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this person has helped you out with money. I feel like this person has helped you out with something, maybe a home, maybe groceries, maybe, you know, it's like very material. Like, I'm feeling very material, and they hold that over you. They hold it over you, and they don't see you as an equal. They'll never see you as an equal, because this is what I'm getting. My wisdom will ever always far out exceed yours. But what they're not seeing is that you're a wise one yourself. In fact, I feel like you're a very ancient soul. I feel like you've tried to help this person heal. And the minute that you give them advice to heal, they come in with this energy of like, you know what, fuck you, but I'm going to battle you. I'm going to make sure that you're always feeling down about yourself, because you don't know my life. You don't know what I've been through. And you're like, I lived the exact same shit that you went through. Like, how could I not? Okay, like, that's the energy that's coming through here. And so you're like, hats off to this energy, right? You're done with it. You don't want to put it in anymore. But again, I'm concerned of this 8 of Pentacles, because there's this lack of discipline that's coming through. So I'm just going to ask you, Pile 3, what can you do to rediscipline yourself to fall back in line towards your success? I feel like there was a point in time when your success was all that was on your mind. And now it's like you're spending so much time trying to protect yourself from this energy that you've forgotten how to be persistent for yourself. Okay? And, you know, with this temperance here, it's like, oh, oh my gosh, the whole light just shed on this situation. Okay, like I wasn't paying attention to this temperance in reverse until now. But look, that's why they want the Eight of Pentacles over here in the reverse, and they have this on here. I understand now, because this, again, is talking about that not wanting to deal with a lengthy task, not wanting to deal with something that takes time, and it's over their energy. And look, this is coming up underneath that, right? Underneath these two, and that's showing me that this is in your energy. This is not your energy. This is you taking on this person's energy because that's how they feel. Like, they're like, when is this person going to pay me back? When is this person going to respect me? That's why I keep getting this. And you're just like, look, you gave me a promise and you opened up this situation for me. And now you can't stand by that because you're so concerned with the money aspect of it. And that's why I said I feel like this is family. Like, I don't feel like this is a love interest. I feel like this is family. And you're like, look, brother, calm your shit. Bring it back a step. You know, or sister, whatever it could be. And they're like, look, my biggest concern is, do I have to really deal with this bullshit in the future? Like, this is ridiculous. So I'm going to keep you in this energy of... Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I just had so much clarity come through right now reading these. So what is happening is this person is trying to make you not believe in yourself, so that you'll go back to making money the way that they think you need to make money-wise. You're working on something very creative. You're working on something that's different than everything and anything that anybody else has put any time into. And they're not okay with that because it's like they see you being happy. They see you through their bullshit. Like I feel like you always call them out when they're doing something. You're like, well, you do this, and then they bring on a big whole bunch of lies, and you're like, look, you can try and lie to me all you want, but I know exactly what's going on. And that's why this person causes a lot of drama in your life, and that's why they refuse to believe you. Like, I feel like they're very vocal about it. Like, well, you can say that's what you are, but I just want you to know that I don't believe you. And you're like, wow, thanks. You know, why did I hear thanks, Dad? Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Grandpa. You know, thanks, brother. Thanks, sister. Whatever it is, right? Like this energy of like, we're family and you can't believe in me. And I feel like you've turned your back on the battle. And now Source wants you to understand you need to deal with this impatient energy that has now come up in your life. This impatient energy that has now presented itself to you, pile 3, because now it's like you have to get this out of your energy so you can focus on your creations. Because if you're not putting energy into your creations and you're worried about the time, you're not focused on the right thing. So how can you make a plan? How can you make a plan? And I can't make this up. It's interesting. I have these turned over here. I do when I flip them, or I finish shuffling, I put them over, and look, we've got beaver work on the bottom. I haven't shuffled for you guys for an animal card, but Source wants me to point this out. It's on the bottom here. It's beaver work, and you see this castle in the background here, right? You see this castle here, and it's like you're building your own castle. You're building it on a strong foundation. Like, beavers work and they work and they work, and they don't care where they build their home at. They just build it there, regardless if it screws up other people's plans or not. They're building it there, right? Like, that's just it. And they don't care. They're like, well, that's nice because this is where I want my home to be. And that's what you have to keep working on. You have to really keep working on your home. You have to really keep building that foundation and allowing yourself to grow. It takes time. Like, you can't build a house like this overnight. Like, this really is a castle. It's these mountains in the background. You've got this moon up here. It looks like there's 2 moons in this. So it's like you're building the stars in the sky, and it takes time to get there. And it's like nobody understands what it is that you're doing, especially this person. And they don't want to believe in you, because if they believed in you, it means that they would have to deal with their own inner demons. And they don't want to, because they're very much narcissists. they've always been narcissists, and I feel like it's like just now dawning on you that this person's a narcissist, like, or very narcissistic. And it's like, you can't be angry at them. I mean, I'm sure you will be for a while, and that's okay. Like, but pile 3, use that as fuel. Use that as fuel. Be like, you know what? Screw you. Go be in your own damn ugly ass energy. And I'm going to go over here and do my thing, regardless if you want me to or not. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Like, that's the energy that you need to be in right now. And that's what they're saying. Deal with this. Because I feel like you're a very strong empath, and I feel like you absorb others' energies, and you're wondering, why am I so not willing to put a lot of work into this when I know that this is going to get me where I need to go? Well, and part of that too is because you've been on this journey for a very, very, very long time. And being that you've been on this journey for a very long time, you're afraid that it's not going to be successful. But to start out this reading with the 9 of Swords in the upright, again, and if you guys saw me shuffle, like, it was weird. This one flipped over, and I had to remember that it came out in the upright. So I almost put it in the reverse. And it was very weird. Because it was like, Source told me, no, it's the other way. Like, as soon as I put it up there, I was like, oh, okay. And I see why. Because it's like, you really have to start pouring into this. And the more that you pour emotionally into this situation, this creation that you have, whatever it is. You know, you could be an artist. You could be a writer. You could be a dreamer. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you want to do, you have to chase it. You have to chase it. You have to put the effort towards it. Source is going to meet you halfway. This is success against all the odds. No matter what happens. It's like, I feel like you've dealt with energy like this in the past and you've overcome it. But this is something else. This is like close to home. This is energy that's very close to home. It hurts to have to deal with this. Like, to let this situation go, it means that you're walking away from somebody that you never thought you would. And it hurts. It hurts a lot. And what does that make you? Well, it makes you strong. It makes you courageous to overcome a situation. You know, I'm going to pull this out because I feel like I need to. It makes you strong to overcome a situation that before you couldn't overcome. And it's interesting because we have 8, 9, 10, and we have 4, 5, and 6 coming out on the table. So it's like you're making progress. You're learning how to change. And you're learning that your creations and your dreams are far more important to you than what anybody else says. And I love, if you see this card at the bottom here, there's these turtles here. And that's that sense of that it takes a long time, but no matter where you go, you'll always have your home with you because Spirit is always taking care of you, pile 3. Let's get an animal oracle card to help you along your way. What animal oracle card? Wow, okay. Oh my gosh. We've got 2 flipping over. I didn't want that many, but... And look, this is funny because this was underneath the deck when I did Beaver and work. And here it is again. On the bottom of the deck, which is weird because I shuffle from the front to the back. And so that doesn't make any sense of why it's there. This should have been technically on the front. So it's just weird how that happens. It's weird how stuff like that happens. It's like Source wants you to know this is your peace. This is your peace of mind we're talking about. Okay, so they want me to start with Owl. You got Owl and Wisdom. So you know that this is the truth. And even though this might be hard to swallow right now, you know that this is the truth and that you need to take care of yourself right now. This is about bringing yourself back to a pure mind and embracing your inner child and allowing your ancient wisdom to flow through you, regardless if others believe you or not. If they don't want to trust you, that doesn't mean that you don't trust yourself. Because in my own experience, pile 3 is if you don't trust yourself, then you're going to attract people who will make you feel that way all the time. And then we've got Owl on the bottom of my Shaman Oracle deck here, right? Like, just some weird-ass synchronicities coming through right now. Like, seriously, you need to embrace your own inner wisdom and allow that to guide you. You know what you want to do. You know what's next for you, so spread your wings and fly. And put all your spare time into your projects. It's not about overworking yourself right now. This is about allowing yourself to work hard towards what you want. And then we've got the number 34, which is Tiger and Will. This is about exerting your will. That it's okay to be strong, especially if you're a woman. It's okay to exert that that dominance that men have tried to keep us away from for so long, because being a strong woman is looked down upon. And if you're a man, it could mean that you're very feminine by nature and not one that exerts their will. Don't take that personally. It's okay, right? It's just saying that you need to be willing to exert that will and go after what it is that you seek in life and go after what you want. Because when you chase what you want, Source will always meet you halfway. And even if it's not exactly what it was that you were looking for, it's going to be better. Okay, and that's the thing. It's like you can't let others determine your will. And this person really thoroughly enjoys controlling some aspect of your life. It's like the more that they can draw you away from what you're meant to do, the better they feel. And that's where you just need to kind of just be like, look, whatever you say, whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to make me do, I don't have to do that. And even if this person's like, well, I'm the one that helped you out with this, be like, yeah, you offered that. I didn't ask you. You know, make it clear. Make it clear where you stand at. Don't sit here and let this person make you feel bad because they feel bad. That's not fair. Like, you're already absorbing their energies here. So how can you come up into this space of saying, you know what, I'm just going to use that as fuel. This person is impatient with the task. Well, that's fine. I'm not, because I know that it's going to come to me the way that it's meant to come to me. And then run with it. I have no idea why I'm shuffling these right now because I already pre-shuffled them, but I guess I just was supposed to. So, all right, let's see what's coming out here. May I please have a card for pile number 3? May I please have a Shaman Oracle card for pile number 3 to help them along their journey, Source? May I please have a card for pile number 3? Okay, this one really wants to come out. Look, Hawk, and that was in the middle of the deck when I split the deck. That is so weird. So weird. Look, what's on the bottom of the deck again? Owl. Okay, I can't. I'm done. Like, it's weird. That doesn't always happen, guys. Like, it really does not happen like that. It's just weird when it happens. It kind of baffles me, too. Like, for being human, Source really paints a beautiful picture that we have no idea how all of that could play into life. Like, and I'm always just so open to it because it's like just so beautiful and amazing. So we've got Hawk, East, Feminine, and Air. It's about opening your heart. I am Hawk. As my wings carry me over the fields below, I am filled with quiet awe and love of earth and sky. I am a powerful warrior, and I take conflict in stride. I am assertive and perceptive, focusing on my intent. Yep, exactly. Exactly. There's a lot of conflict right now. This person loves to put you in conflict. I observe, then I act. I keenly identify new opportunities as well as hazards and challenges. I am powerful in my ability to maneuver through testy situations. I am filled with quiet awe and love. Soaring into your world today, my head cocked, my wings spread, I rouse you to see through and above whatever situation you may find yourself in at this time. From my higher perspective, you can see hazards and obstacles that block your progress. Meanings are often camouflaged in our day-to-day routine. Listen for my shrill cry, and you will know it is time to obtain balance and insight. Follow your heart and your genuine truth. And that's what you're trying to do. And one of the obstacles coming out is you taking on energy that is not yours to take on. And how can you cleanse your soul of this energy? Well, part of that is about you just going back to being as productive as you can. Not overworking yourself, but being productive and knowing that you will be successful. And your success is really a bother to this person. That's why they don't want to believe in you. And they're going to be very vocal about it because them being vocal about it in the past has kept you from doing what you've wanted to do. And they want to keep you in that energy because that means that they themselves, if you leave them, they have to deal with themselves. And you know what? Who gives a flying rat's ass if they've got to deal with themselves? That's just, you know what? That's just the way of the world, honey. I had to deal with my own demons. I had to deal with my own bullshit. I had to overcome my own obstacles. And I don't think that this person ever helped you overcome your obstacles. In fact, I feel like when you had an obstacle, they kind of like exploited that to make you feel even worse about yourself. And so this is Source coming in that's saying it's time for you to really express yourself, listen to your own inner intuition, and really work towards what you want. And use this person's negativity as fuel. the more negative that they are towards you, just understand that that's you getting closer and closer to what it is that you're meant to be doing. And that bothers them. And the more that it bothers them, just knowing that, you know what, I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing. And I don't have to listen to this nonsense. I don't have to listen to it. But I sure as hell will use it as fuel. When you sit down and you do your work, allow that to be the truth in yourself, is knowing that my work matters to me. It doesn't matter if it matters to anybody else, because you're doing what Source asked you to do. To be of service to Source is oftentimes to walk this journey alone in the physical realm. But that doesn't mean that you're alone. It just means that you have to deal with some things alone so that you can invite in the people that are meant to be in your life and not have these codependent relationships anymore, which I feel like you are getting out of. The reason why this person doesn't believe in you is because you trigger everything in their life, and you make them feel bad, and you shine light on how bad they feel about themselves, and they don't like that. They don't like that at all. They don't want to deal with that. And so this is about you finding your hope and your light for yourself, and being able to move forward despite what others are saying about you, especially people who you thought were really close to you, because not everybody that we love in our lives, or everybody that we expect are going to be there for us for the rest of our lives, are going to be, because that's just unrealistic. Sometimes we outgrow others. Sometimes we outgrow those that we cared about the most, and that's hard. That's hard to deal with, okay? Your guys' went a little bit longer than the others, but that's okay. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, set that notification bell down below so you always know when the next video does go live. And I love you guys, and I know you're going to get through this. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. But until we see each other again, Pile 3, peace out. I love y'all. Bye.